The the main pieces of Python over any other programming language: ease of learning, the management, documentation, integration. I can't stress that enough. It is such an easy scripting language to integrate and implement into any particular software or anything that's used. It is used in high level data structure. If you talk to any data science company, that's their backbone, 100%. These on the pictures on the right, or the graphic on the right, simple and easy scripting automation, popularity and high salary. Yeah, if you know Python, you're forced to be reckoned with when it comes to negotiating your salary. Really, I took the opportunity to take a 10-week Stanford AI class, machine learning class with Python scripting, and I'm no software engineer, but now I can speak to my stakeholders that they can understand me. Right? It's not, what I did was make myself invaluable to my organization by doing so. So when you have that type of knowledge and be able to communicate cross-functionally amongst other teams and collaborate and drive and make an impact, those are the things that make you invaluable to any organization, or extremely valuable to an outside organization looking in to hopefully hire you. Cannot stress this enough. Automation and scripting. The world is much, much better with automation and scripting. Always a fantastic thing to have when you have more of this built in, because the efficiencies, the effectiveness, and I say this a lot, and it's mostly repetitive. I hate to say that. The effectiveness of efficiencies is insurmountably needed in our world, right? Everything has to be faster, quicker. Competition is beating the person next to you to the next level, right? And that's really within the AI world. That's the race, is to see who is the best and the brightest, quickest. So when you say go to market, we have a saying, an acronym, GTM, go to market. When we, in the tech world, is when you GTM, when you go to market before anybody else, you get the product, that means you can capture sales before anybody else and put everything in the bottom line. That really matters. Again, game dev, IoT, like we were talking earlier, it is in everywhere. Like, it doesn't matter if it's within tech, it lives within anything that we do. GPS, temperature stations, large, like we were talking earlier, Raphael, the petrochemical plants, how that's reviewed, used data behind that. In my world, data science and everything of that nature. And even in learning modules, right? LMS, the platforms that we use for the ability to see what's good for our students and what they need help on as well too. Those are the things that we use scripting language to build into ML, to build an AI, to give us the best experience that we can have. Code editors, IDEs, these are some tools that you use. VS Code, Sublime Text, these are some. Here's this, only for Mac. It is true. I am using a Mac right now. It's on. I use this sometimes. Community support goes without saying.
Ya mismo.
It's used everywhere within the community that would be within the SaaS world.
What does high level mean?
High level? Yeah, no.
Interpreted.
Yeah, actually, really good question. So a high level, interpreted, and general purpose programming language. So high level means that when you're scripting language Python, you're using not the best way I can say it is that when you look at high level, you're looking at a specific broad term. When you're scripting in something like the example that we have here, and I think I can show it real quick in the slide deck here, right? Instead of having a very expressive term that's relatable to only like how engineers would look at it, right? Like it was a very specific term. This is very generic. I wouldn't say generic, I'm sorry, broad terms that anybody can script in, that is not going to be like, what the heck is this kind of type of word,
All
right?
right.
Yeah, so the interpreted piece is like, when you and I look at the same script right here, we're reading the same thing. It makes sense to us. That's, we're moving one thing to another, that particular text, and then we're printing what the words are coming from that. That's it. So
Oh,
it's very like, you can get it. You built it. You sent it to me. I go, I know exactly what Raphael is asking me to do, or to validate, right? So when you look at a high level interpreted general purpose, that means that it's very widely accepted, but also it's so universal that somebody from the United States I can send it to somebody in Amsterdam and they get it, and then they can send it to somebody in Tokyo. It's a widely accepted language, right? Like,
oh,
that's like, I like Python, and I hate to say this sometimes in meetings, because people are like, oh, you talk about Python too much, but because I'm not a software engineer, but I know a little bit about it, of course. But the thing is, it's like, it is the language of engineers, people in technology. People in technology is all of us. There's not one person that's not technologically touched in this room right now, to be honest with you. So for me to send it to somebody and they get it, and you send it to me, I get it, that's the most universal language that I know about.